The Arkham games were filled with heart-stopping jump scares from Batman Arkham Asylum all the way to Batman Arkham Knight. These moments were intense and unforgettable. Here's a list of the top 10 jump scares in the Arkham series, starting with Arkham Knight, which delivered plenty of its own. Towards the beginning of the game, after Alfred urges Batman to escape Ace Chemicals, there's a tense moment as Batman works to lower the blast radius of Scarecrow's bomb by carefully moving canisters. As Batman got exposed to the toxin, and just as you're focused on the task, you're hit with an unexpected Joker hallucination jump scare. This one definitely caught me off guard.
1000%.
Miss me?
Next up is one of the most iconic jump scares of all time. I don't know if you can call a jump scare perfect, but this one sure was perfect and terrifying. While you're casually doing your Batman thing, grappling around Gotham, feeling relaxed, out of nowhere, Man-Bat jumps out and scares the life out of you, just when you least expect it. What an experience. On a side note, it happens again later, but this time Joker's there to mock you for it.
The look on your face when you saw him. Who'd have thought? The big bad Batman, scared of his own reflection.
The Batgirl DLC for Batman Arkham Knight had its own share of terror. While grappling to an ad, you're suddenly surprised by Joker as mechanical fish. Totally unexpected and creepy. Honestly, I think Rocksteady should make a pure horror game set in Arkham Asylum. That would be incredible. Number 4, at the end of the game, when playing as Joker inside Batman's mind, you get jump scared by Batman himself. While casually shooting at statues waiting for something to happen, the real Batman suddenly jumps out and knocks you down. It was a great moment that really showed how Batman's enemies must feel when they get ambushed by him. Moving on to Arkham Origins, there's one jump scare that definitely got me. It was when the Joker revealed himself as impersonating Black Mask. He throws a secretary at Batman, and as you try to protect her from the bomb blast, the screen goes black. The real shock comes when you wake up and open your eyes.
Sounds like 8 tiny reindeer.
Moving on to Arkham City in the museum, while hunting down Penguin, you come across an area with a thin layer of ice over water. As you carefully walk across, you would expect the ice might break and you would fall in. No big deal, right? Wrong. Out of nowhere, a giant shark, tiny, bursts out of the water. Suddenly, falling in becomes a much bigger problem, especially with the threat of being dragged down into the freezing depth. That one was definitely scary. Still in Arkham City, after breaking through the first line of defense in the museum to chase down Penguin, you're suddenly greeted by a massive mechanized T-Rex. It's one of those moments that stops your heart, completely unexpected. Now moving to Batman Arkham Asylum. If I'm not mistaken, when you reach the sewer section, you will come across a locked door. But you won't realize it's locked until you get jump scared by Killer Croc. I have to say, I think Croc had the best design in this game.
I will find you, rip your flesh like paper.
Staying in Batman Arkham Asylum, this moment sets the tone for all the future Scarecrow nightmares. You come across Commissioner Gordon dead, and as you continue, you find yourself inside a morgue with 3 body bags. The ambience was incredibly creepy, especially for a younger me playing at night. The first 2 bags hold Bruce's parents, and the third one, well, that's where you get your jump scare. Unfortunately, none of the other Arkham games quite captured that same eerie atmosphere that Arkham Asylum had. And finally, back to Arkham Knight. When starting a New Game Plus, during the scene where you're burning Joker's body, he suddenly jumps and gives his last laugh before turning crispy. This was completely unexpected, since in the first playthrough he didn't wake up at all.
This is how it happened. This is how the Joker died.
Those were my top 10 jump scares from the Arkham series, but there are definitely more out there. Now I want to know, which jump scare was your favorite beside the infamous Man-Bat one from Arkham Knight?